All right, I got a couple request videos off of my Venus in Scorpio, so I'm gonna talk about Venus in Aries. So this is a really cool Venus placement, in my opinion. You're gonna be someone that really loves adrenaline and the rush and the chase of a romantic partner. You're also in a way gonna want a challenge and a fight. You might even be really competitive with your partner, but more so it's like you want someone that's gonna put in a lot of effort to get your attention, and at the same time you want to feel like you have to try to get this person. If it's too easy for you to get someone and you just have to show up and be cute and they're already 100% sold, you're gonna get really bored of that person. You kind of want someone that's gonna be like, oh, whatever, you're cool, I'm cool too, let's see where it goes. And yeah, you're probably a little bit feisty, a little bit jealous, competitive. So it's good for you to have a partner that is on a similar level to you, at least in some aspects. Like if you're really passionate about exercising or rock climbing or kayaking or owning a business or art, you know, whatever it is that your Venus Aries is like crazy passionate about, you need someone that is either gonna kind of act like a muse for you or keep pushing you forward. They'll be like you want someone that's like, oh, you ran 2 miles today, I ran 3 miles today. And then you're gonna feel really inspired and kind of romantically interested in that person, being like, oh wow, well, I'm gonna run 3 miles. Because you're constantly trying to push yourself. That's something that Aries does a lot, kind of like Capricorn, but in a different way. All this being said, you are incredibly independent, so you don't really need a partner. If you have a partner, it's because it's fun for you, it's exciting for you, it's stimulating, motivating, energizing, and it makes you feel really good. If you're with someone that makes you really pissed and angry all the time, you're gonna drop it like that. That's pretty common for fire Venuses anyway. Like if the flame isn't there, you're out. It's not like an Earth Venus that will kind of stay with their partner even if it's not working, or an air Venus that's so fucking indecisive. You know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you need, you go after it, and when you aren't happy, you're out. It's pretty simple. It's a little bit more simple of a Venus sign, so that's pretty positive. You're really into your own body, and if you're not, then you aren't tapping into this energy as fully as you could be, because you probably have a good body, you probably put a lot of effort into it, and if you don't, then you really are hiding from this placement, because this is someone that in alignment should be in love with their own body. So hopefully you've achieved that. If not, it's probably lack of physical stimulation, and you just need to move more. I really recommend, if you have this placement, to exercise as much as possible. It'll be so good for your heart and your romantic life and your self-perception and how you treat yourself and everything like that. It's really important for this placement to move their body. Similarly, when you're attracted to someone, you are really interested in kind of their strength and their health. Like if they seem really capable and strong and athletic, you're really going to be into that. And it's typically a better match for you anyway. Like, you need someone who can keep up with you, like I said. You can be quite spontaneous and adventurous with love. You just kind of follow your instincts. Like, you don't think too much about it, and in a sense you don't even feel. You're just kind of following what your body's instincts are telling you. Like, you might smell some kind of cologne, or someone cooks you a really good meal, or their body, the pheromones, like whatever it is, and you just kind of chase that intensity that you are feeling in your body. You can be really headstrong and kind of argumentative, and other than not being happy and challenged and all that and being bored, another reason that you probably end relationships would be because of fighting and bickering and anger. Not to say that this isn't definitely the other person's responsibility too, but you're kind of a fire sign that can blow things out of proportion in relationships and just get like really mad about it and just be like, okay, fuck it, like I'm out of here, bye. Just burn everything down to the ground. You are not the kind of person to get back with people that you've broken up with. Obviously everyone's different, but typically this sign, once it's moved on, it's burnt the bridge completely and it's not really looking back. You know, it's a cardinal sign. It's trying to move forward. Aries is a very innocent sign. It is the first sign of the zodiac. So someone with this placement has a really innocent, childish, playful heart. Underneath all of that kind of aggression and assertiveness, you know, they go after what they want and they get it. There's this really fun, childlike side to them that will open up if you get closer to this person, and that kind of tempers out a lot of that fiery stuff. I mean, it depends who you are. If you can deal with all that passion and rage and intensity to get to that really fun, bright core, then go for it. Not everyone can handle a Venus and Aries. The dogs are barking. So you might have really kind of childish concepts of romance, especially if you haven't really been in a relationship yet. Even though you're pretty assertive and like if you like someone, they'll know about it pretty quickly. Whether or not you're direct, you're pretty upfront about all of that. So you're able to engage in stuff. But because of the innocence, it might be really hard for you to kind of attract the right people, because this is something that happens a lot in the dating world. Is if you haven't dated anyone before and you don't have a lot of experience in that realm, sometimes people aren't looking for that. They aren't looking to kind of hold your hand through the process and help you learn about love and relationships and make a bunch of mistakes, because everyone makes a bunch of mistakes in their first relationship, whether or not that's the one or not. So it might be hard because Venus and Aries, while playful and knowing who they are, really are innocent, and they can get hurt quite easily, though they'll never admit that. So since Aries is the first sign, it is very naive as well. So when it comes to romance, you might not have a clue what you're doing. I find typically that wherever you have Aries in your chart is something that you really need to learn about, and that is going to take time in your life. And you can only really learn it through direct experience. So yeah, if you have your Aries and Venus in this lifetime, you might not really know what the fuck is up with love and relationships and partnerships, and you're here to experience that physically so that you can integrate it and understand it a little bit better. But when you are in love with someone, you are incredibly passionate and also incredibly loyal. Because unlike Sagittarius, which might... Oh, hold on a second. There's a call. Unlike Sagittarius, which... is kind of all over the place and changes its focus. And Leo, who sometimes gets so caught up in his own ego that it doesn't care about anything else. Aries likes to focus its energy and attention typically on one thing at a time. They very much live in the present moment, and I feel like that isn't mentioned enough, but yeah, Aries is really uninterested in the past or the future. So like I said, they're not going to care that much about exes or necessarily if you're going to marry this person, but if they like you right now, and it's real, and it's incredibly passionate. There's someone that if they get rejected, is going to get really angry, and that'll eventually turn to sadness, and then they'll move on. I mean, again, it depends on like your moon and everything, but this isn't someone that's going to be heartbroken forever. They'll eventually process it through and be good with that. What else do I want to say? I don't know. I think I did a lot there. So I'm going to be publishing my December forecast a little bit later today. I just have to do some more editing on the aspects. I'm really super proud of it, you guys. I would love it if you checked it out. It's $10 a month, which I think is worth it because I made a calendar and I detailed everything that's going on, and I put some really cool information in there, and I probably spent at least 3 weeks on it. So I don't know. I'm feeling good about it. I hope that you guys resonate with it or check it out, or you know, if you get it and you don't like it, you can stop subscribing. But I'm really trying to create a community of people that can give me some feedback and are kind of vibing with me on all this astrology stuff. I just want to be able to travel the world and support myself off of intuitive psychic abilities and channeling the stars, because that'd be fucking a dream come true. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to be putting up a couple more videos that I got as requests. My project that I just talked about is going to be in the description, and if you're interested in hiring me for a birth chart, I'll put my link in there too. So, thanks.